Alright. The final scene. I don't remember where we're going. St. Louis, I think? Senior detective again. Oh, I hate that.
Dear Bess, remember Maya Wynn from high school? I'm visiting her in St. Louis. We have tickets to tonight's premiere of the new Brady Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century. And now, in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s before it was turned into a movie house. All the great magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini. There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out front tonight. The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper. Oh boy, a press pass sure does come in handy. Maya told me she has an interesting lead, and we're on our way to interview Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite stars. Stay tuned. Maya always gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Okay. I do have to say, I don't know if this is a real place. I think it is, but...
Okay,
oh,
Nancy,
whoops.
here I go.
Alright.
Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get 'em, Scoop.
Meet you in the lobby.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Think I'll go check out the snacks. That sounds like Maya. Help! Nancy!
Ah! Alright, I can't do anything for her. So, I think this might be an actual place. What I really like about this one is, oh, for the love of God, what? I'm trying to talk here. Where?
Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
What? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Bastards. Okay. I like this one because it deals with well, it's kind of like an always relevant topic, right? You know, really historical places. Things happen, they don't have the proper upkeep or whatever, or people can't afford to keep them open, right? And so then people want to tear them down, and it's like, oh, we don't want it to be torn down. You know, it's a historical place. Things happened here. So, like, for this one, all the famous musicians have been here. Or not musicians. Oh my god. Magicians, not musicians. Haven't been here. You know, like, we don't want this to go. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, anyways. She has a good asset and everything. Yes, it is sad. Hi, Brett. How are you doing? According to producer Max Holchek, during the production of Treasure in the Royal Tower, Herinteractive almost had to shut down due to lack of funding and changes in gaming industry pricing. To combat this, oh yeah, we talked about this last time. It was decided to make 2 games per year instead of just the one. The final scene was the first game under this 2-game moniker. And then it was rushed through production to meet a late 2001 release. The rush was somewhat obvious to fans of the series. For example, the new game screen just has a simple welcome and the text with no voiceover. This is much less than other games where a voiceover is recorded. Also, there are several plot holes and inconsistencies throughout the game. Oh, well, I still really enjoyed this game. So, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm glad they rushed it to stay open for business. Can you imagine if we had no Nancy Giraffe?
You'll never get away with this. Do you hear me?
Hello.
Hello? Just vibing? Same.
You're messing with the wrong girls, whoever you are.
Yeah, you
She's a
tell Nancy.
reporter, and I'm a detective, and we don't scare easy.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker. I'm looking for Brady Armstrong. He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
My friend has disappeared from Brady's dressing room. I heard her scream. I think she's been kidnapped.
Now, please try to calm down and tell me what's going on. What's your name, dear?
My name is Nancy Drew. Maya Wynn is
I
my
hate when people
friend,
tell
and
me
she's
to calm
gone.
down.
I
It
was out in the
makes me
hall
so
when I heard her
pissed.
scream. I don't know how they could have taken her.
Especially when I am
Disappeared
calm,
from
and they're like, calm down.
What
And
makes
I'm
you
like,
think she was taken?
fucking I'm calm. What do you mean what makes me think she's...
I just received a threatening call saying if I don't stop the theater demolition, I'll never see her again.
Whoa. They must have taken her through that secret passageway. Holy smokes. And you're on an inside line. That call must have come from inside the building. We gotta act quick. You check out the secret passageway. I'll make sure all the exits are locked, and then I'll come find you.
Do we ever actually meet this guy? I don't remember.
Hey, you. No groupies in the dressing rooms. But since you're such a rascally fan, what would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
Oh, shut the heck up, man.
I'm not here for an autograph. My friend's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
There is a historical palladium in St. Louis that's disused. It's a dance club. Oh, okay. In terms of theaters, there's the fabulous Fox Theater and the Grand Ole Theater in St. Louis with historical tours and such. What are their tours about, though? Like, why are they historical?
I heard Maya scream. When I got here, she was gone, vanished. And then I got a creepy phone call from the kidnapper.
But where could they have taken her? What did they say?
It's something to do with the demolition of the theater. The voice said, if they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
Those stinking radicals.
What radicals?
They're the ones who are flipping out over saving this theater. Nicholas Falcone and his tree hugger pals.
Yikes.
She may still be in the building. We've got to search this place from top to bottom.
Roger.
He's so annoying. I feel like I hate him the entirety of this game. Alright. Is this the secret? I have a wand. Of course. Activate. Anyway, sorry. Is it loud enough? Should I turn it down? Should I turn it up? Does that open the secret passageway? I think it does.
It's locked.
It's locked. I feel like this is still... maybe not quite a favorite, but I feel like this is still a well-liked one for being rushed. I feel like this is one of the ones that I would often hear about. What am I missing? Something... okay, maybe we come back. Secrets. I want a house with secret passageways and secret rooms and a secret library. K and T. Oh.
I may have to cut this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm on the phone here?
I love how casual she is about it. Like, someone just climbed on my wardrobe. I gotta go. It'll be fine. It's just all a huge... ghost tours? Say less.
This is an emergency. I'm looking for a 19-year-old girl with black hair.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star. So don't tell me about problems.
This lady.
You don't understand. I think my friend is in trouble.
I said scram.
Road?
This call's priority. Try me later.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we need to collect water later? Herinteractive. Why? What? Okay. Someone just crawled through my wardrobe. I gotta go. Whoops. Yeah, we gotta get that out of the way, Nancy. Le stage. Take me back. And this is where you stand if you want to die. Isn't that how we can only look down, we can't look up. I'm scared. Oh! Maybe I had to do that first. Yeah, there we go. Nailed it? Question mark? Yeah, let's go. Uh-oh. Oh my god. There we go. To the last conversations found in the article, Nancy was supposed to have a cell phone. Oof, no cell phone. We ain't that cool. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, we gotta figure out the password for this. The code, or whatever you wanna call it. I don't know why, but this music kind of reminds me of like the Pink Panther. All the music, all the drama, all the laughs, witness the wonder, spectacle that has all of New York abuzz.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up! Ha ha!
Okay, not that one then.
Find the ace of spades.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
your eye on the card.
Ah! Did it!
Congratulations!
Yay!
You beat the magician. Don't forget to collect your winnings. Ha ha!
Your audience will be dazzled.
Yay! Okay, we got the congratulatory music. I love this shit. It makes me feel so good about myself. Flash paper. Every magician keeps some handy. Slide the flash trigger ring through your middle finger. Use the flint wheel or finger flasher to create the spark. Then throw the flash paper and watch as it ignites. Your audience will be dazzled by the bright light and the puff of smoke. Great for theater, special effects, disappearing acts, or anytime you need to throw someone off your trail. Caution, flash paper is a pyrotechnical device and should not be used by children without adult supervision.
Your audience will be dazzled.
Oh. Heaven forbid we keep that paper with us, to in case we need to read the instructions on the fly. Frank Chappelle. Rufus Smoke and Mirrors Brown. Dizzy Notion? The Society of American Magicians would like to thank Harry Houdini for his great generosity and tireless devotion to promoting the craft of magic. As president of the society for 10 years, Mr. Houdini brought worldwide recognition to the art and helped to foster the careers of countless aspiring magicians. We are honored to follow in his footsteps. No. Houdini casts spell on Palladium. Last night, the master of illusion and undisputed king of handcuffs, Harry Houdini, performed at the Royal Palladium. If you didn't attend, you missed a crackerjack show. The standing room only performance began with the uproarious comic stylings of comedian Slappy Henderson. While Slappy was taking jabs at the Coolidge administration, he was distracted by a portly theater patron who was late taking her seat. Even with such spectacle, it was the last illusion of the evening, the Houdini transformation, that simply brought the house down. The illusion began with 2 iron cages being lowered from the ceiling to the stage. Bess gracefully stepped into the first cage. Bess! And got lifted 3 feet into the air. As stagehands covered her with a cage-length curtain, Harry Houdini stepped into the adjacent iron cage. While he was lifted up, Houdini transfixed us with a penetrating stare and began a countdown. At 3, his cage came to a halt 3 feet above the stage. At 2, a cage-length curtain quickly enveloped the magician, but it was not Houdini's voice who shouted 1. In less than a heartbeat after it was dropped, the curtain was instantly lifted, revealing Bess Houdini standing where her husband had been but a moment before. Oh my goodness. Witchcraft, sorcery. The Royal Palladium, Shelby and White, a cornucopia of humorous magical acts. Real live animals, one week only. The juggling Pekingese, Yan the singing Siamese cat, including Madame Zool and her dancing monkeys. The Houdini transformation. Master of Magic. This week at the Royal Palladium Theater, St. Louis, Missouri. Witness an astounding metamorphosis that dares to boggle the human mind. Zyga the Magnificent. Harry Houdini, the King of Chains. The Royal Palladium. Solomon Smith Acrobatic Hijinks. Holiday Special. 1 whole month, not to be missed. Juggy Smith and his Ragtime Band. A musical hodgepodge of laughter. Special attraction. Also featuring Madame Losardo, the Lady of the Night, making her first American debut in spectacular fashion only in St. Louis. Born in 1874, Budapest, Hungary, under the name of Eric Wise, Houdini's family soon moved to Appleton, Wisconsin, of all places. From there, at the age of 12, Houdini ran away from home. By the age of 13, he had reunited with his family in New York City and begun performing magic card tricks under his original stage name, Eric the Great. I wonder why they went to Appleton, Wisconsin, though. Like, love Wisconsin, but like, why? In the course of his illustrious 33-year career, Houdini escaped from prison cells, handcuffs, leg irons, straitjackets, packing crates, milk cans, coffins, and St. Louis tycoon J.J. Thompson's infamous watery grave. In addition to being the greatest escape artist of all time, Houdini was also a master of illusion. In 1918, at the Hippodrome in New York City, he made an elephant disappear on stage, and according to Houdini, the elephant, Jenny, weighed 10,000 pounds. Why not just say 5 tons? His brilliant skill and ability to baffle and amaze an audience remains unsurpassed to this day. You know what's a really banger movie? Now You See Me. And Now You See Me Too. Those are really good. Presents the Genius of Escape. Harry Houdini and shit. If you like magic and stuff, like, I highly recommend. Witness a once-in-a-lifetime event right here in St. Louis as the masterful Houdini is plunged into the watery grave and faces the most impossible escape of his career for the cash reward of $50,000. 3rd March, 1925. Tickets are limited. It's got the two guys from Zombieland. And, I know the one girl too, but I can't think of what she's in. The family of an absence where his father served as rabbi of the Zion Reformed Jewish congregation. I feel like we had this conversation the last time too. Brady Armstrong in Vanishing Destiny, premiering at the Royal Palladium. Wow. Okay. Guess we'll talk
No
to him.
teeny boppers till showtime. House rules.
Have you seen my friend Maya? She's 19, 5'5", black hair. She has on running shoes, jeans, and a black shirt with butterflies on it.
And the crisis is...
She's a reporter doing a story on the theater demolition. She was trying to interview Brady Armstrong.
Forget Charmstrong. If she wants the real story, she better talk to me.
And who might you be?
Hollywood? The fantastic plastic vacuum? I wouldn't go there in a pig's suitcase. I'm Nicholas Falcone, solemnly sworn to lead the forces of Hadit and slay the dragon of corporate generica. Who are you? And what's with the doom and gloom?
Brady Armstrong used to be a parody of several late 1990s, early 2000s male heartthrobs, such as Leonardo DiCaprio and James Van Der Beek. I don't feel like they quite pulled it off. I don't find him heart-throbbing.
I'm Nancy Drew. I think I need to call the police.
What are you calling them for? A little taste of your tax dollars going bad?
Dude, this guy needs to sob. He needs to calm down.
Well, you're a breath of optimism. What's this had it all about?
Haven't you heard? The battle is on. There's a human chain forming out front as we speak.
The game
But
is
all that can
afoot.
wait. It's obvious you got a situation. So what's up?
My friend's been kidnapped. I've got to alert the police and then start searching this place.
Phew. Kidnapping? That's a high-profile tactic. Somebody means business. So what's the demands?
Suddenly, Maya's fate is tied to this theater. They said that if it gets demolished, she'll go with it.
No kidding. That'll blast those bureaucrats and corporate bigwigs out of their dream world. Applause for the cause. We need all the help we can get.
Bro.
Excuse
Like,
me?
bro.
We're talking about a girl's life here.
I'm sorry. I know you're upset, but they won't mess with your friend. They just took her for effect. It's called making a statement.
A statement? They said they'll let Maya go
Get
down
'em,
with the building
Nancy,
if it
get 'em.
gets demolished. I haven't asked her myself, but something tells me that's a statement she'd rather not make.
She'll be okay. Trust me.
Right. I need to start searching for evidence, but I'll be back with more questions for you, Nicholas.
If you need a phone, there's an
Nicholas.
outside line in the ticket booth.
Nicholas. I'm not fooled. The bee's knees jazz machine. Oh. Oh, it's one of these. I see. Oh, that's right, it goes towards. Oh, frick. Alright, okay. I think I can do kind of what I was trying to do before. Just have to. Right? Because if I just go down, that loses that, buddy. Oh, yeah. Right? Haha, dumb bitch. I guess that is it. That's not what I thought. Alright. First try, totally, right? Woo! Cue intense jazz music, man. Oh, I thought I could, like, check. Okay, never mind. The garbage. Alright, let's look through these. I think we do a lot of calling in this one, so. Oh, and we're limited at the day thing. Alright, I have those all written down already. Okay. We're gonna call the police first.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Hold on, miss. I'll transfer you to the Missing Persons
It's the
Unit.
Missing
kidnapping
Persons, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping. No longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Nancy Drew.
Okay, Miss Drew. Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly did you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall. And I heard her scream, so I went in after her, but she was gone.
When and where did this happen?
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Nguyen.
Can you spell that, please?
M-A-Y-A, last name N-G-U-Y-E-N.
Age?
19.
So that means Nancy's 19
She's
right now.
Asian American. I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
I don't think you're taking me seriously.
Can you describe the voice? Was it a man or a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise device.
Yes. That'll make it impossible to tell the gender of the caller. Did you notice anything suspicious looking in the vicinity?
No.
No suspects. Any visible signs of struggle in the dressing room? Did your friend leave anything behind? Her purse? Anything that might have fallen out of her pockets?
No.
No evidence. Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
They're in Vietnam this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her a missing person and begin to investigate.
How can she turn up? She's been kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt around this demolition, this stinks of student prank.
A prank? But this building is going to be demolished in 72 hours. How can we afford to take that chance?
How do you mean?
The kidnapper must be holding her in the building, don't you think?
Unlikely. No competent kidnapper keeps their captive anywhere near the scene of the abduction. Is there anything else, Miss Drew?
Sergeant, I really don't think we can afford to wait 24 hours.
It's standard procedure,
it is standard procedure.
Unless you can provide us with some evidence that your friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the evidence.
Which is so hard because the first 24 hours of a kidnapping are the most crucial. Alright, I remember struggling with this the first time. There's like stuff you can get in these seats, but you have to be very careful. The highlight. Oh, that's right. I think I remember in the first one too. I like never found this room. It took me forever to find it because I didn't know you could go across. I was like, what? Never know when you'll need that, obviously. Clayton, projector care and operation. Once the film is properly loaded, see adjust the focus knob to clarify the picture. Different film will come into focus at different points. What? My film is running. Okay, the loops are correct. All rollers are rotating properly, so the film is not being scratched or obstructed. Sparkles are not being torn. Directions are being out noises. The film is running safely and smoothly on the take-up reel. The image on the screen begins to flicker. The sound becomes warped. Both processes being failed. Switch off the projector immediately. Never leave the projector running unattended. Regular cleaning your projector will keep it running well and prevent built-up dirt from scratching the film. Use a toothbrush to remove built-up dirt and a paintbrush to remove dust from the film pathway. Apply methylated spirits to a soft cloth and use this to wipe the film path. During screenings, dust the film pathway with a clean paintbrush after each reel of film. Uh-oh, they took it. I think I have that written down somewhere. Clean number 44. Yeah, projector housing.
There was a key here. There was a key.
Now it's gone, Nancy.
Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
Oh yeah, this is the guy we talked to, isn't it?
You must be Nancy. The worry's written all over your face.
Looking.
Well, I'm Joe. I started to look for you, but then I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
It's staticky. Oh god, I haven't saved. Oh god, let me save. Oh, I can't save. Okay, let me finish this and I'll try and fix it.
I found the secret passageway all right, but no sign of Maya. I can't believe this is happening.
Well, what about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
Thanks, but I already tried that. Standard procedure says I'm on my own for the next 24 hours.
Standard procedure?
I mean, I understand the police can't go chasing after every kid who gets lost at the mall, but this is different.
But this theater's gonna be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
They say it's unlikely that the kidnapper would keep her in the building.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, and Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
You're suggesting it must be one of these people?
Well, I've only got this one pair of eyes, so I can't say 100%.
Are you counting yourself as a suspect?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
Sound testing. Yeah, I think I remember hearing you practicing your MC voice now that you mention it.
I reckon if the kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, they must be keeping Maya somewhere in the building.
Right, I agree. That's why I'm gonna turn this theater inside out until I find her.
That's the spirit. Now, what's your plan of attack?
Operation Bust a Kidnapper is about to begin. Where can I get an insider's guide to all of the secret passages in this place?
Try calling county administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
What was the 56 remodel all about?
J.J. Thompson, the original owner, died in 1950. His kids inherited it and decided that movie theaters were the wave of the future. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
Thanks, Joseph.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Sorry about that. I don't know how that happened. Alright. He told me to call someone, and I forgot who he said because I was worried about the audio. I'd assume it's one of the numbers we have, though. Okay. Oh. Oh. Never mind. Got excited for nothing. We talked about it like a week ago? Alright, let's start this side. I don't think we actually find anything along the sides. We'll just go in the middle. Nancy, pick it up. I know, right? A week ago, I can't remember 3 days ago. Well, scrub. Nebraska, another great Rogers and cumbersome American musical, The Royal Palladium. Jake Shorewood, Nebraska, 1943. Laurie Bryn and Ted Saatchi, Wonderful City, 1953. King William, The Royal Palladium Theater, St. Louis. Brigadine, the musical, Keith Swan as okay. The Royal Palladium, St. Louis. Magdalena Applewhite, Magdalena. Brigadine, 1935. J.J. Thompson. The Merchant of Milano, The Royal Palladium Theater, St. Louis. Hi Haggis, how are you doing? No, they haven't been. A seat next to it. This could be useful, exactly. Gotta love her. 1891 to 1950, James Jehoshaphat Thompson. Born in Hannibal, Missouri, Thompson was the fifth son of Jasper Jiminy Thompson and Mary Tally Monroe, while the four older sons followed in their father's footsteps, serving their community as large animal veterinarians. James Jehoshaphat was a born entrepreneur and showman. At the age of 6, he was already selling tickets to local boys to see one of his older brothers birthing a calf. JJ could attract an audience to almost any event. At the age of 18, he moved to St. Louis to make it big. By the age of 34, he had designed and built the Royal Palladium Theater, with grand ambitions to make this theater once one of the foremost venues in the country for magic acts. He had the stage specially built to attract and accommodate the masters Frank Chapeau, Dizzy Notion, Rufus Smoke and Mirrors Brown, Zagad the Magnificent, and the greatest of them all, Harry Houdini. Over the course of Thompson's lifetime, the Royal Palladium became world-renowned. After his death, his children carried on the entertainment tradition, and the theater remains in the Thompson name to this day. Woolly Hammer, Play On, 1925. J.J. Thompson again. And this one again. Yay! A quarter! So now we can use that one machine later on to make that imprint. Okay, let's go use our stick of glue. Skullstein. I swear it was to get that. Maybe there's one on the other side? There we go. Alright, guess we don't want to put it there, even though that's where it belongs. Questions for
Nancy,
anything?
what's the 411?
The 411?
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
Oh, the information.
Exactly.
So, humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Tell me about it.
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say more?
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment.
Fishy, right? $10 says B stands for baloney.
Catch you later.
So
On the flip side.
It's so crazy because JJ Thompson is like, like he has pictures here, so you'd think his descendant wouldn't be about tearing this down. At least that's what I feel like. Oh, okay, he's not. Oh, there he is.
Any news?
How do you keep up with all of your fans, Brady? A big star like you must get hundreds of emails.
Hundreds? Try thousands. All my email goes through Simone. She reads it, she writes back. Control issues, you know? Off the record. Any message that says love Brady is just a big electronic smooch from her.
I don't believe you. I don't feel like there's a lot of places that use 20-cent coins. I think you're crazy.
Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes later? Where would I hide her? In my back pocket?
I didn't even know there was 20-cent coins. I feel like I'm being bamboozled.
Just answer the question, Prince Charmstrong.
Charmstrong?
Yeah, Prince Charmstrong.
You know you love it. Just keep talking.
Well, I was late getting back from a haircut. This is hard for me. I think my hairline might be receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof.
Hello? Is this Martha Winterglassen? Who is
Who's
please calling me?
Hi, Porters. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How'd your game go? Did you win?
Talk to you later, Brady.
Did you beat them all
You
up?
betcha.
You betcha. This motherfucker. Do I have to open the lever every time I want to go through this way? I do. You know what that means? We're not gonna do it. We're just gonna do this. Because I can't be fucked. Can you post a link? I don't actually know. You can try. If it doesn't, yeah. Dan's got you. The American 20-cent piece is a coin struck from 1870 to 1870, but only for collectors in the final 2 years. Dan's lying to us.
Nancy Drew,
Filthy
Simone Mueller.
lies.
Don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry.
So you heard about Maya?
Of course. I mean, a kidnapping? Right out of my star's dressing room?
Oh, now
the
she
premiere
cares.
is small potatoes. It's worth more to us canceled, or at least postponed. When the news gets out, the whole nation will be watching.
I don't think we should get the press into this before the police have had a chance to investigate.
Where are you from?
River Heights. Why?
Yes, precisely. River Heights. Listen, doll.
Dude,
I'm
this
from LA.
motherfucker.
This ain't my first time at the rodeo. We'll find your friend, or Brady Armstrong will, and when he does, every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped instead of Maya what's-her-name.
I can't believe
what the
you.
hell, dude?
No girl wants to be kidnapped, ever.
I'm proposing a business alliance. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. We don't have to see eye to eye.
Yeah, I propose, you back
back
off.
off.
Honey, you've got spunk. Ever consider acting? This girl power thing is red hot right now. Of course, we'd have to think of a stage name. Nancy Drew is so utterly forgettable.
Really? Really? Yeah, it's not like she's one of the most well-known. Oh, this motherfucker. P.S. Okay, I'll watch after this.
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened, and that the kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy, I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
I love this. You fucking tell her, Nancy.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Love ya.
Bitch. Yeah, I think your phone's about to ring. Get the fuck. Oh my god, this motherfucker. Ghostbusters.
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later.
This motherfucker. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Beth. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible
Bro,
has happened.
I will booty
Maya
call
went to Brady's
Ned
dressing
every
room
single
to
day of the
interview him.
week.
I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my god.
He is the love of
Why
my
would anyone
life.
want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call. Somebody wants desperately to stop this demolition, and they're holding Maya as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. Have you called the police?
I called, all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not convinced it's a kidnapping.
Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam?
Poof?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter.
It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
They always travel this time of year, remember? And besides, I've got to find Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case.
Call me back when you know more. I'll get a hold of George and Ned and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
Messing around. But I think we're supposed to match it to whatever that card is the dummy used. I think that's what it was. But so what was it? What did he have me look for again?
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Queen of Hearts. Oof.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need your eyes checked. The hand is quicker than the eye.
That's okay. I didn't actually want to do it. I just wanted to make sure. The ace of spades. I think we need to make these all aces. Interesting. Oof. Oh, okay. That was another sliding puzzle, and I was literally gonna cry. I was literally so sick of them. To be completely honest with you. He's been here for some of them. So I think this is a top piece. What am I even supposed to be making? Can I turn this? I can. I feel like that's a top. Never mind, that can't be a top. I think that, right? It wouldn't have to be that. Oh god, wrong piece. Stop. Oh no, maybe that can be a top still. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna stick with that. I think that's supposed to be hair. Which is what confused me to begin with, was what the heck that was supposed to be. I feel like it doesn't look right. So then... I think. This looks like a shoulder. Hair. Maybe connecting there. Think. Yeah. Okay. We can do this. Huh. Shebang, shaboing.
Something's missing here.
Aye. A key. Dear Mr. Houdini, congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. Never have I seen the crowd at the Royal Palladium so enthralled by a performer. Stupendous. Honestly, I was assured that the watery grave was inescapable, even for a master such as yourself. Really, if I'd had any notion of risking my money, I might not have offered so grandiose a reward. After all, what man is made of money? Isn't that right, Mr. Houdini? My point is, well, I must admit that my cash flow is a little tight at the moment. More specifically, I do not have $50,000 available to give you at this time. The theater is young, but bound for glory. I'm sure you'll agree, and my bank account is still recovering from the building expense. I'm sure you understand, sir. However, this letter is an announcement of golden opportunity, Mr. Houdini, not one of gloomy regret. In lieu of cash, and in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I am prepared to offer you a reward far more valuable than cash. I would like to make you my business partner by transferring 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater into your name. Just think of it. Together we can make the Royal Palladium the foremost venue in the world for magic. Stupendous. Certainly a man as brilliant and worldly as yourself will recognize this as an irresistible offer and realize that there is no need to squabble over the petty details of your reward or invite the press to make a mountain out of molehill in this affair. Please sign below and return this document to me if you agree to proceed with the transfer of 50% ownership of the theater into your name. In doing so, you'll also be agreeing not to sue me or publicly defame my name. A detailed contract will follow. Stupendous. I am looking forward to mutually rewarding relationship with you, Mr. Houdini. Sincerely, J.J. Thompson. He signed. Okay. A key.
Any news?
Who's this Simone, and how do you know her?
Simone Mueller, CEO of my life. My agent. Focus on being wholesomely smoldering, she says, and leave the rest to me. So I do. She's been setting up Premier HQ in the women's dressing room. Haven't you heard her snarling at people on the phone?
Yes.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
Hi, Nancy.
So, where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona. My brother Jake is there. It's a tiny town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map. I got some money saved.
Okay.
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been broken for a spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works, and then you could make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium, or send a key to your sweetheart.
The history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark. But someone downtown has been stalling. They're awfully close.
Gotta go now.
Chin up!
Maybe we tell Nick, like, what we found? The, like, stuff from Houdini? I don't think he would care. Would he care? Maybe.
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
What's your attachment to saving this theater?
Grill him.
You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal, but with this place, it's ultra personal. My grandma, Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
The detail is so intricate. You just don't see this kind of artistry in new theaters nowadays.
True, but there's more. I guess the architect-owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one, and then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
Why didn't he give her the credit?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that. So I guess she just had to let it go.
All that work, effort, time, money spent to do, oh my god, resources.
I wonder why Thompson would cheat her like that.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke. And then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
That's so sad.
What did she do instead?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone? She just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life. But this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history. It's for justice.
Can't you get some justice now?
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
Yeah, I think I know what you're gonna ask
I
me.
think I know what you're going to ask.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
If I run across the name Louisa Falcone or anything else that might help, you'll be the first to know.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
I try to play it down.
I just said, and you're smarter than I thought.
How goes the search?
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Did you ever hear about a challenge that J.J. Thompson issued to Harry Houdini back in 1925?
Yeah, and?
J.J. put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it. And J.J. didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
From what I can tell, J.J. had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
Ha! Serves that swindler JJ right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
Enlighten me.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Which means they don't have the authority to knock this building down.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. We have the power. Yes, now we can snoop-a-doop here. Alright, had it. Humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Oh, that's right. So we can call them if you want to. If you'd like to find out more about Had It, become a member, or make a donation to the cause, please contact our offices. I have that written down. Or visit our website. Use it as Founded in 1997 to rally public attention for the cause of preserving unique historic theaters throughout the nation. As of today, Hadit has been instrumental in saving 133 theaters, and the organization boasts 37 chapters nationwide. But even as the movement continues to expand, the need for greater public participation has never been greater. Every day, theaters that have served generations of audiences are being bulldozed to make way for gigantic megaplexes and shopping malls. Thanks for your interest. Sincerely, Nick Falcone. Royal Palladium. Alert, citizens of St. Louis. It's happening right under our noses. The character of our community is being wiped out. The history of our city is being erased.
County Administration, 314-555-3309.
Perfect. For nearly 80 years, audiences have been gathering at the Royal Palladium to see world-renowned magicians, celebrated theater productions, and blockbuster movies. The theater goes down, part of the unique heritage of St. Louis goes with it. Did I write all of them down? I did. Wave of the future. Act now to voice your opposition to this demolition. Democracy is just a phone call or an email away. I was gonna say, how are you gonna get that number? Okay.
Nancy, it's Joseph. Wait till you see this. Come to the projection room.
I will be there in a moment. I'm gonna call them first. The fuck? Alright, I guess I can't call them yet.
Nancy, take a look at this.
Hey, it's her
Where
press
did you find
pass.
it?
Brady found it.
This should be enough evidence to get the police over here, don't you think?
I should think so. Give the police a call, and then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Just when I have a lead? No way! I've got to keep searching.
You won't be any help to Maya if you get too tired to think.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
Maya. Whoops. Whoops. Oh god, all the things. I think we can just call 911 and it technically calls the cops and we don't have to enter that long number.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold. Missing persons, this is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she just tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work,
Liquor.
Sergeant Ramsey. She never goes anywhere without that pass. And she would not willingly leave it behind.
Yeah.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd investigate the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord, and they reappear when they're good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Hadit is demonstrating against the demolition in front of the theater. Nicholas has set up shop in the lobby. I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nope.
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Hadit is there in full force, a girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
I'm just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real operator and he likes to humiliate the police. I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't gonna have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Dude, when did I ever say I joined ranks with him? Like, calm down.
Yada, yada, yada. But Nick Falcone can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there's no jail sentence for being a royal pain in the neck.
There are no good citizenship awards for it either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well, this has been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
What? Oh. Did I not call him right? Oh, I think I did the wrong number the last time, that's why. I think I did the one below that.
Records, Madeline speaking. Hi. I'm looking for the blueprints for the Royal Palladium Theater. Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No, just a citizen on a mission.
Okay. Well, we do keep blueprints on file. Let's see. The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956. Do you have a preference?
1923, please. The originals.
Would you like to hold while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
Oh, such lovely music.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone?
No!
You mean someone checked them out?
Oh, we don't allow people to check them out. You can bring the blueprints to our reading room and study them there, but they're not supposed to leave the building. I can't imagine where they could be. Hold on, let me see if Charles knows. Ma'am, this is so strange. Charles says some guy was just in here looking at them a few days ago.
What did he look like?
Hold on. Hello? Charles said the guy had a hat on. He never really got a look at the guy.
Was he young or old?
Hey, Charles.
Oh my goodness, on hold one more time.
Energetic is all Charles remembers.
Okay, well, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm working on some things over here at the Royal Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a find request. Call back in 5 to 7 business days.
Next week? Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced material searches just returned from a month of paternity leave, and he's swamped.
I see.
This is urgent?
Yes, it's urgent, all right. But I'll figure something out. Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
I think this is the first game where they actually do a cutscene in the beginning. And then from then on out, I'm pretty sure...
I heard the whole thing, Nancy.
We always
Go
have
get
a
some sleep.
cutscene.
I'll keep an eye on things till morning.
I think. I'm pretty sure. Day 2. Let's go. I'm ready. These weren't here yesterday. Deepest sympathy. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? This mother. Let's see if Joseph. Oh no. Oh! Yes! 1982. Oh. Wait, we gotta add this for our contact book. 5'5", 127 pounds, complexion, part oily, part dry. Okay. Eyes brown. Teeth, even and in good repair. Hair, dark brown, black. Shoulder length, worn loose or in a ponytail or not. Clothing, last seen wearing jeans with embroidered cuffs and a black top. Why do we need to know her complexion? Yeah, I honestly, like, tell us her blood type too at this point. Birthmark on right ankle, last seen carrying a spiral. Reporter's notebook. Oh my god. Maya Nguyen, originally from River Heights, is a sophomore at Washington University and a reporter for the school newspaper. She was at the Royal Palladium conducting interviews for an upcoming story when she disappeared from one of the dressing rooms. One witness claims to have heard Maya scream. It's possible that she's been kidnapped. Please, if you have any information concerning Maya's whereabouts, contact one of the following. Reward for information leading to Maya's safe return. Brady Armstrong is offering signed posters of his new movie, Vanishing Destiny, whose national premiere has been postponed due to this unfortunate turn of events at the Royal Palladium. Wow, poor him. Poor him.
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
I'm afraid Maya's in real danger.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
Like I'm not scared enough? Like I don't know time is running out?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Where did those missing posters come from?
I can't say for sure, but I can make an educated guess.
Are you thinking of a certain Hollywood agent we know?
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero?
Right?
This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
Who is this J.J. Thompson character anyway?
Old J.J. Owner, visionary,
JJ.
wheeler dealer. J.J. loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. J.J. also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
Yeah.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
Gotta go now.
Atta girl.
He just looks so... Joseph just looks so creepy to me. Oops. Let's talk
Nancy,
to him.
what's the 411?
You didn't tell me kidnapping was part of Activism 101.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
So you have or have not used kidnapping to further your causes in the past?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
Maybe you'd better think about being in on the law and down with the truth, Nicholas.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
You better not
All
have
I know
anything to
is
do
they
with
like
Maya's
to dig through my
disappearance.
garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. Had it's about action, not paperwork.
See, I find him to be more of a heartthrob
On the flip side,
than Brady, to be completely honest. It's not kidnapping, it's temporary disappearance. Yeah, in that case it is. Oh no. I don't know why I came in here. I was gonna do something. And I forgot what.
I got the number.
Oh, I didn't mean to do
left it in the
that.
ticket booth. This woman isn't a Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
Wait, what?
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Oh. Wait, what? I didn't mean to do that. Okay. What number? For whom? Why? Stacia? Andropov? Do I have that written down? Yeah. Okay. So, oh, she put it there. How nice. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, I was gonna call the police. That's why I came in here. I was gonna talk to them. I'll do that after this.
Yes, hello.
Hello. Is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh, Mrs.
What?
Andropov. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Have of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to
God,
his
this
half?
lady.
Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat, Mr. Stupendous, not on his life. Losing
James
that man
Jehoshaphat.
was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Plot
Can you tell me
twist,
anything
it was
more?
to Nick's
More?
grandma.
I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is
I'm
terribly
96
important.
over here,
My
madam.
friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You
You're
don't
not
happen to have
dead
that
yet,
number, do you?
Shermy. Make yourself
Well,
useful.
I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacobs repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
Weirdest secret code ever. Yes, but we love it.
Manuscripts.
Sherman,
I'm
you're
trying to
not
reach
dead
Sherman
yet.
Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items,
my
contained in
goodness.
10,000 separate collections. It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual
Pop
citizen.
off, Nancy, right
Mr.
now.
Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from demolition.
And what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I
You
suppose
don't
I can
say.
take a look.
That would be such a help,
Just
Mr.
a bit
Trout.
urgent.
If you
Not
find
terribly,
anything,
but like
could
just
you
a little.
overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide. What's the street address there, if I find anything?
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. Oh, I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout.
I know, we didn't
you
use
might
the
just
secret
be a
code.
lifesaver.
Miss Drew,
What if it's not
I
even
assure
Sherman?
you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
He's in Washington, D.C., okay? We're in St. Louis. How is the package gonna get there in a day? Right? It's gonna have to get here by tomorrow. Is that even possible back then when this was happening? Did the mail service even do one-day shipping? Or wasn't like, yeah, like, what?
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
You know where we needed a key? The dressing room drawer. Wasn't there a dressing room drawer that needed the key?
Sherman Trout is on our side. Keep your eyes peeled for a special delivery.
Way to go, Nancy! You're on fire!
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Like, maybe if we were in the same state, but got a bone to pick.
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes. Thankfully, she's photogenic.
That poster is just an advertisement for Brady.
Maya's on the poster. It says she's missing. So what's your issue? Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though, for the press conference.
I still didn't call the police. Gosh dang it. Or did I call them? Did I call them? I don't think
Press
I called
conference? I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
You saw the wreath? Where is it now?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves the day.
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m. He's been the jewel in my crown ever since.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
Tell him, Nancy. Don't mind me just crawling through your wardrobe. See here? Think he'll notice if I just like...
It's locked. It's locked.
What? Fucking no. Okay, whatever.
How are you holding up?
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement.
I know, right? We did it right
I mean,
in
the
front
balcony.
of her.
It was the balcony.
You sure?
Great job on the posters, too. You market yourself like a real pro.
Please, Nancy, it's not me.
I guess I should have my eyes checked. I could have sworn that poster was all about you.
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
That's funny. I don't see any gun to your head. Just a wad of money dangling in front of your nose.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen,
Yeah?
I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah? Why don't you cry me a goddamn river, motherfucker?
Okay, folks, we're about to get started here. Mrs. Mueller and Mr. Armstrong will do their best to answer all of your questions in the time allotted. But let's proceed with good manners, shall we?
Oh, Simone's gone.
Thank you all for coming. I'm only sorry that the circumstances of our meeting are not more festive. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all gathered here today to revel in the blockbuster success of Brady Armstrong's new movie, Vanishing Destiny?
What a sick
Would
lady.
we all prefer to turn our attention to record ticket sales and the squeals of delighted fans across the nation? But alas, we have come together today over
Dude, this lady.
triumph. I've called this conference specifically to let you know, and I trust you will take it upon yourselves to inform the world, that Brady Armstrong will not rest. The greatest performance of his career will not be unveiled until Maya Nguyen.
Hey lady, you're breaking my heart. But isn't her name Maya Wynn?
Until Maya Wynn
Yeah.
is returned to her friends and family, safe and sound. Already, our real-life hero has searched this theater and uncovered important evidence. Already, he has driven 200 miles in a rent-a-car, no less, distributing missing posters to all the outer-lying regions of this
I'm gonna let you finish, but Maya was the best photojournalist ever.
is a hero and a regular guy, all rolled into one.
Ooh, I'm swooning.
Put a sock in it, Mr. Camouflage. And now, without further ado, I'd like to open the floor up to questions.
Is it true that the girl was at the theater?
Can we listen to this whole thing?
What was the interview about?
Mr. Charmstrong, do you find your fans respond to you more in your chicken suit or in your curly wig?
Did anyone hear her scream?
Ms. Mueller, you're his agent. Chicken suit or curly wig?
Any speculation
Chicken
where the
suit
kidnappers
or
hide
grey
them?
wig?
Where did this funeral wreath come from?
Isn't it a little unusual for a movie star to help with a kidnapping like this?
People, one at a time. Brady.
Well, with all of my experience on the silver screen,
I don't remember listening to all this last time.
save the day in St. Louis.
Do you think the kidnapper is violent?
Mr. Charmstrong, have you ever thought about growing a mustache? It might really distinguish you.
Chicken soup or curly wig?
For the facts leading to Maya's return.
That's right. Autographed movie posters for anyone and everyone who comes forward with a decent lead.
Yes, is it true that that Detective Nancy Drew is on the case?
Yes, Nancy Drew is investigating.
Is she available for comment? It's a difficult situation. You see, Maya is a friend of Nancy's, and the personal connection, well,
Wow.
may be clouding the detective's
Wow. This
judgment. She's
Beesh.
really on edge.
Isn't anybody around here concerned about the welfare of this magnificent theater? There's more than one life at stake.
She
today,
really
you know.
just-
Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, press people, over here. If you want the real story, talk to me. Sorry, Miss Mueller. You'll have your photo op in a moment. Yeah, over here. Down by my van.
Wow. She really did that. This motherfucker. Damn right, open her dang purse. Baroque Tours. If you ain't Baroque, then take our tours. Ha 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 ha. Oh god. Chuck's Fried Clucks, established 1963. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes. Mama Centric's Wellness Garden, specializing in aromatherapy and other holistic remedies. Alright, TV, film media. Love this game, but I get to the next level and it's like, oh wait, but I hate this level. And then the next one, oh I hate this level too, etc. They're like the opposite. I was like, no, I always loved them. Wait, I was so confused for a second. Georgie birthday during your cell. 213-543-699. Shirt size. Why do we know a shirt size? Did I write this one down? Bless that man's soul. He's a brave one. The scene. I like these pictures. The wreath. You beach will arrange all of your innocent flirtations. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, goodness. Are we trying to just star it out, or should we? Maybe we'll check it. We'll check everything else first before we do that. Okay. Cause we just know we need that. Should we try and open it? I think it's to get it to all stars, right? Oh, well, that's not what I was expecting to happen. Or that was what to do. I was trying to figure out how to make them all the little stars, but alright. Stevie Paramount Pictures, launch day Brady, pickup day cleaning. Doctor, dear Mr. Armstrong, for starters, I'm a huge fan. I've been seeing your movie since I was like 14. To this day, I still think your best performance was in Lie Like a Rug. But who knows, maybe Vanishing Destiny will top it. Possible interview. Oh, this was from Maya. I'm in college at Washington University now, and I'm planning to go to your premiere at the Royal Palladium. I'm contacting you because I'm hoping to interview you for an article I'm writing for my school paper. I'm sure you're very busy, but could I stop by your dressing room the afternoon of the premiere? I only have a few questions. The interview would only take 20 minutes or so. What do you think? Please write back. Yours sincerely, Maya. Hi, Maya. Sure, I'd be happy to meet with you, so long as we provide any and all photos of me for the article. Also, we need to get a full-page ad for Destiny in your school's paper. We spoke to advertising, and they claim it's past the deadline. Can you pull a few strings? You know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. What do you say? Wow, okay, Simone. Thanks for being so generous about your time. As far as your ad goes, I checked with the advertising guys, and they say a deadline's deadline. Sorry. But don't worry, I'm sure the premiere will sell out. I know tons of people who are going. I'll stop by your dressing room in the afternoon for the interview. My friend Linda said you did all your own dance moves in Dr. Salsa. Is this true? If it is, that's really cool. You were so good in that movie. I watched it 4 times in one day. Oh, this is someone else. Will you ever do another movie with Tracy Martin? She's so cool. I've written you 22 emails and I haven't heard anything back. Teen Style Magazine says you care about your fans and you're not stuck up, so what's your problem? Woo! Right back. If you don't, I'm gonna join Leaf Jackson's fan club instead of yours. Sheesh. Hi Brady, I'm writing you because I just read an article in PQ magazine that says sometimes men who have ponytails are really just trying to cover up a bald spot. You don't have a bald spot, do you? Whew, please tell, I promise I can keep a secret. Oh my gosh, he was talking about his hair receding? Oh no. Hey Brady, what's up? I'm wondering what your next movie is going to be, but I'm also wondering, can you play the guitar? I think you should start a band. I'm in a band. We're called Senator Spanky. Cool, huh? You should be in one too. I bet you'd rock. Well, I gotta start my homework. Right back. As far as dudes go, I'm probably your #1 fan. I'm also a young actor. 12 going on 13, and I'm wondering if you have any tips for me. How did you get discovered? Please help me. P.S. Do you think this is a good stage name? P.P.S. Your ponytail's cool. What kind of hair gel do you use? Wait, he has a ponytail? What? Georgie Bear, thanks for your message. I miss you too, Sugar. Can't talk though. A lot is happening here. I'm a genius. I'll tell you all about it when I get back. Love your Simonster. Hi, Carol. Listen, something's come up and we won't be flying out of St. Louis tomorrow, as planned. I'll get back to you when I know something definite, but for now, just cancel the flight, will you please? Cecil, things are going better than I could have hoped for. The premiere's off for now. The news is spreading like wildfire. Tell Rhonda, great work. Keep me posted. Listen, Cecil, have you been brushing Miss Sparkles? I checked in with her this morning on the webcam, and she's looking awfully bedraggled. She's a very sensitive cat, Cecil. She hates to have a bad fur day. If she's traumatized when I get home, you'll be sorry you ever met me. Merv, thanks for getting me those contact sheets so fast. The black and white glossies for Destiny definitely need another airbrush. Can you do anything to make his jawline look more defined? Let me know. SM. Oh, alright. We have a hairpin. What can we do with the hairpin? Maybe we can unlock. Maybe I don't need a key. Maybe Nancy can pick the lock. You feeling like a genius today, Nancy? Because I sure hope so.
It's locked.
Say less. Yeah, Nancy, that's my girl. Stage Technician's Guide. 121192. Oh. The Houdini transformation. Class 5 authorization. Due to restricted nature of the stage manipulation's usage, you will need Class 5 to understand for this procedure. 1. Preparation. Be sure the control board power button is activated. On the numbered keypad on the control board, enter the 6-digit security code for the Houdini transformation as listed on page 73 of your Class 5 stage technical code book. Press the left and right fader power buttons to bring power to the fader switches. When cued by the performers, lower the two iron cages to the stage floor by moving the left and right fader switches down to their lowest position. After the cages reach the stage floor, press the magnet button to touch the tunnel. Columns to stage bombs. After both performers have entered the cages, fader switches up slightly to raise the cages 3 feet above the stage floor. The tunnel columns will still be attached to cage bombs, although you will not see them. They are hidden by mirrors. On your cue from the performers, press the trap door button to open the trap door. Cage or trap door open, the lock button, and other security measures. Important, you must press the lock switch after all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order, as this will lock all elements in place for security purposes. All stage elements and bar controls will move to their original positions if the lock button is not activated. The lock button cannot be activated until all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order. Secret rooms and tunnels, quick switch box, performer in the cages will exchange places via the quick switch box on the stage. The trick chair, foot elevator tunnels. The third performer will exchange places with the fourth performer. See on the trick chair in the front row of the auditorium. Chair from the quick switch box. The third performer will have to use the tunnel system beneath the box. Also, over the box, the magician's room, and the trick chair. Woo! The third performer can access trick chair via the foot elevators beneath the chair. A seamless transition from the fourth performer to the third will be achieved by using a large costume shell. The shell rests securely in the chair, whether the performers inside or not. This room located beneath the stage beside the basement is for magicians and related staff performers only. Okay, I think I have the order of what you're supposed to do written down. So what you should do? Oh, that's where we want to get to. That's where we want to get to. What if Maya's in there? Okay. You are what you project. You are my oyster. Now open up and hand over the pearls. Fame, fortune, social popularity, body language too. Yes, you're going straight to the... Whoa. You are what you project. Another way of putting this is, what you project is who you are. As we saw in the cases of Lisa and Dwayne, a negative attitude is a poor foundation from which to win friends and influence people. Because who wants to be around a grouch or do favors for a loser? No one. On the other hand, with a positive attitude, or what we call your inner captain, the sky's the limit. The stories of Rick and Beatrice prove that if you command the world, you will soon find yourself basking in fame, fortune, and social popularity, standing at the helm of your own destiny. In this chapter, we'll learn how to speak the language of success, and that's not just verbal language, it's body language too. It's everything that you communicate to the world, so stand up straight, pull up your socks, and freshen that breath, because you, yes you, are going straight to the top. Yes. Before we get started, take a look at this chart to see whether you're speaking like the captain of your destiny, or the cabin boy. I'll get that for you, sir. I'm busy. Get it yourself. Oh, lordy. What if I lose my hair? I'll make baldness irresistible. Do you see how the cabin boy is ruled by fear and doubt, whereas the captain greets the world with his chest puffed out and his best foot forward? Isn't it time you grabbed your destiny by the horns and sailed it into the sunset? The choice is yours. Remember this. If you're not the lead dog, the view never changes. Ready to transform your life? Read on. Come back here and swab this deck. You work for me, Captain Brady. Simone overboard. What's your fashion sign? Astro style. In a rut? Want to change your life right this minute? Why not start by changing your outfit? The clothes you put on say a lot about your attitude, so why not put on success from head to toe? The key to enhanced self-presentation is in the stars. With the Astro Style Guide, you can invent a new image that is guaranteed to attract people and money. Keep reading. Gemini, the twins. Whoops. You're witty, charming, clever, and sometimes mischievous. At times, you can be a bit of a double dealer. Some even call you Two-Faced, but let's think positive. It may be that you're just too dynamic to settle for simple. In order to be a bit of a double dealer, in order to keep things exciting, you may even enjoy leading a double life. This doesn't mean you're shallow, disloyal, and fickle, as some people say. It just means you're curious and eager to try new things. Gemini style. You have a big new project coming up, Gemini. You'll want to project a new sense of adventure and daring, but at the same time, you'll need people to take you seriously. Consider a theme, and then accessorize. Wild Wild West. Try alligator skin boots, a shiny pair of spurs, and a turquoise-studded belt buckle. Pirate of the High Seas. Try a ruffled shirt, an eye patch, gold hoop earrings, and a parrot. Gambling Tycoon. Try a purple velvet hat, lucky dice cufflinks, and a walking cane. Add some studious-looking glasses and maybe a pipe to any of these styles, and people know that you consider things carefully before you act. Looking good is feeling good. Coming soon. Dress your pets for success too. Oh my god. This poor boy. He's been traumatized by Simone. Okay. What do we have? What do we have? Woo!
Get smart, Nancy Drew. You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
You. Oh, he really did that. What a beesh. Oh, wait, I just like saw something there for a second. What the heck? He's not here. You know what this means? Time to ignore all pretenses of privacy. For a clean bed, a hot meal, and a place to hang your hat, you can always room with the Redoutes. Dear Mr. Hughes, we received your letter inquiring about the whereabouts of Jacob Hughes. Unfortunately, Jake died 6 months ago. He had been ill with emphysema for some time, but you'll be glad to know that he enjoyed his cigarettes to the end and died peacefully in his sleep. We regret that we were unable to contact you at the time of his death, but we had no idea that Jake had a brother. He never mentioned any family, and our research didn't turn up any leads. Your brother was cremated according to his last wishes, and no rent was due on his room. Please contact the county coroner's office if you'd like to have his ashes shipped to you. We're sorry for your loss. Oh. Yar, exactly. Okay, so here's the keypad. Is there anything? Wait. Before we do that. Oh, that's for doing all that stuff. Okay, we're not gonna do that yet. So, 1, 2, 1, 9, 2. Okay, and then I have I think it's these. And press the left or right. So I think we want, oh. Right. Move to, okay, just down, so All the way down. Magnets. Then we go up one. Tell me if you call anyone. Alright, Dane, I will. I think we're just gonna go look at the secret room. I think we do this. And then that locks it all? I think we can go look at the trapdoor now. Right.
It's done with mirrors.
Nancy, you dirty bastard. I've been fooled this whole time. Oh, wait, so I thought that... Oh, there we go. Yeah, keep going, keep going.
Maya!
Oh no! Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Nancy? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. God damn it. It's in, oh, here, this. Yeah, it's in the magician's room. Oh, that'll get us back up, I think. So let's do this first. Okay.
These pieces won't budge. These pieces won't budge. These pieces won't budge.
So we just can't go there yet, I guess. Take me up.
Help! Is anybody out there?
Who's there?
It's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there?
This chair seems to be stuck. Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
Magician's room.
I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in there.
Why doesn't she just say that? There's like no options. Like
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
Here, try this.
Oh god, that was so scary. Oh my god, he was just right there in my face. I hated that. Ew. Alright.
This should loosen things up.
Say less. Then you go that down. This is essentially what I did before, isn't it? I just like was messing around and it made me nervous. No, I did. Yeah. Okay, okay. Bam. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not even a sweat. Hey, Dan. Hey, it's the guillotine! I am an expert in the guillotine from last game. If you didn't know. Now you know. Fear me. I may guillotine you if you're not careful. For a second, I thought butt plugs. I don't know why. Let's not talk
Rubber
about
is
it.
shockproof.
Yes, it is, Nancy. Good job. Have we seen something where we need to be shockproof? Oh, wait, let's not do that yet.
Her shoe! She was just here!
No, Maya. You missed the scene where we, like, saw her and then we got trapped. Diane. What if you were sweating? What do you mean, what if you were sweating? Phantom message. The effect. Set a sharpened pencil and a small sheet of paper on your magician's stand and select a volunteer from the audience. After turning your back, ask the volunteer to write a message on the sheet of paper with the pencil. When she says that she is ready, you pick up the sheet of paper while making a point not to look at it, crumple the paper in a ball, and to the amazement of the audience, make it explode into a ball of flame. You then produce a deck of cards from your pocket and set it on your magician's stand. The volunteer picks a random card from the deck, explains to the volunteer that a written message has risen from the ashes and will make itself known. Take the sharpened pencil and begin to rub the face of the volunteer's card gently with the side of the pencil tip. Within seconds, words begin to appear on the card. It's the exact message the volunteer had written on the sheet of paper. The secret. This trick will utilize a few of the techniques and gimmicks that we have covered in previous chapters. First, you place the pencil and paper on the stand, secretly having a play card face up, hidden beneath the sheet of paper. As the volunteer writes her message on the paper, the pencil will leave an imprint of the message on the playing card. Note: be sure your pencil is sharp. After the volunteer is finished, lift up the paper and the card at the same time with your right hand, while keeping the card hidden. Taking the piece of paper with your left hand and secretly leave the card in your right hand using the palming technique from chapter 3 as you crumple the paper in your left hand. You'll secretly be busy with your right hand. Place your right hand into your right jacket pocket, release the card, and slide your flash paper trigger onto your index finger, then secretly palm a wad of flash paper as you remove your hand from your jacket pocket. See flash paper and other effects in chapter 7. We have flash paper. While holding the crumpled message in your left hand and hiding the flash paper in your right hand, give the illusion that you're taking the crumpled message into your right hand. This will be achieved by using the French drop technique from chapter 2 as you pretend to hold the message in your right hand. She was just eating pizza? No, we saw like her legs, that she was like tied up. But yeah, she probably ate pizza not too long ago. Now in your right hand, ignite the flash paper with a spark from your flash paper trigger. As you throw the wad of flash paper in the air, it will burst in a very quick and very bright fall of flame. Important notice to young magicians: use flash paper only under the Version of an adult. With your left hand, pull a deck of cards out of your inside jacket pocket and set them on your magician's stand. As you do this, slip your right hand into your right jacket pocket. Secretly remove the flash paper trigger from your index finger and take the card with the imprint on it into your right hand. Palm the card from view. As you take your right hand out of your pocket, secretly put the imprinted card into the deck of cards on your magician's stand and make sure that this card will be chosen by your volunteer. This can be achieved by using a card force as outlined in the next chapter. After the volunteer chooses the imprinted card at random, gently rub the side of the pencil tip across the face of the card. The imprinted message will surface amid the applause of your audience. The automatic 10. As you undoubtedly are learning, nothing is really left to chance and magic. When you ask someone to choose a random card from a deck of playing cards, one thing is for sure, he'll always take the card you want him to take. How? By using a card force. Though very simple, this card force is quite effective. Before you perform the trick, secretly set it up by doing the following. Take a deck of cards, place it face down on a table. Take a card of your choice, let's say the Queen of Hearts, and place it as the 10th card down from the top of the deck. Hand this secretly stacked deck to an audience member. Place it face down on her left hand and tell her that she's going to choose a random card out of the deck. Ask her to choose a number between 11 and 20. For our purposes, let's say she picks 14. You then ask her to count and place from the top of the deck, and one at a time, 14 cards into a new pile on the table. After she has done this, ask her to take this new pile and place it face down in her left hand. Jesus fucking Christ. My heart. Whoo! Hi Panda, I love you too. Thank you for the 30 bits. Just reading some goddamn magic tricks and you fucking give me a heart attack. Oh my god. Nancy Drew's a horror game. Facts. Facts. I don't even remember what I was reading. My heart. Your heart. My heart. Oh. After she's done this, ask her to take this new pile and place face down on her left hand. Whew, my heart is beating so fast. Now ask her to add together the two digits that comprise her numbers. And she just picked 14. That just be 1 and 4. Therefore, 1 plus 4 equals 5. Ask her to count, place 5 cards on one side of the table. To pile the table. When she's done, ask her to turn over the top card. Oh my god, that gave me such an adrenaline. My hands are shaking. They're like, woo! This is the random card she's chosen. Also just happens to be the Queen of Hearts. How's it work? Magic in this trick happens through a mathematical equation. Choosing any numbers between 11 and 20, and add those two digits together will always automatically reveal your 10th card. Try it. What? My brain. You can use this force in conjunction with the Phantom Master trick on page 56 by leaving second records later. Palm the entire second right hand. Wow. Oh my gosh. The fact that I have to go all the way back through all this just to read the book. I can feel my heart pumping in my chest. And I cannot. Good to know. Guess we're gonna lead to this. The mummy. Oh, convenient. We happen to grab these nice rubber gloves.
The gate is electrified. The gate.
Yeah, I know. But do we know the numbers to get out of this? It's one of these. Oh god. Fuck me. Oh my god, okay. Oh, fuck, stop. Are you serious? Now what? She's ready for anything, but she just knows. She has premonitions about what she'll need, and she's just ready. Ooh!
Oh, Nancy!
You.
Hey!
You!
I think the kidnapper just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow! Evidence. Where?
How are you
I'll
doing,
talk
Panda?
to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
He just wants to know so that he can be a hero. Here's closest, put him out. He said he was doing wires. They always lie when they say they're doing wires. You do well, that's good. I miss you too. Miss you, baby. We play again.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold. Missing persons, this is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes. I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
Want to play the forest tomorrow? Like during the day, in the afternoon, at nighttime? Maybe we should tell Joseph. He seems to be the one we like should be checking in with.
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
I found Maya.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I'm sure. She was there and now she's gone. Don't tell me you think I'm crazy too.
But what do you mean gone? She left?
Well, she didn't just get up and walk away.
Yeah, come on
her
now.
legs were tied.
The kidnapper must have moved her.
Right, and they must have been in a hurry because they left a mess behind, including one of Maya's shoes.
Evidence. That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Thanks, Joseph.
It's almost too helpful.
I am exhausted.
Pretty sus, Joseph. Pretty sus. Hmm? You really gonna tell the police? Lead them astray, huh? Oh. The St. Louis Police Department received a call yesterday demanding $50,000 for the return of Maya Wynn, a 19-year-old Washington University student who disappeared 2 days ago from movie star Brady Armstrong's dressing room at the historic Royal Palladium Theater. This stunning development marks the first significant lead in a mysterious case. Until now, the police have been reluctant to label Wynn's disappearance a kidnapping, as there have been no evidence that the girl was taken by force. when a reporter for the University Student Life newspaper was at the theater to interview Armstrong for an article. The call came in at 4:36 yesterday afternoon. Due to a voice distortion device, the police are unable to determine whether the caller was male or female, but they were able to trace the call to a payphone in Granite City. Wait, but the call came from within the thing, I thought. Like within the building. According to earlier rumors, that the alleged kidnapping was motivated by fanatics' desire to save the Royal Palladium from today's scheduled demolition, but yesterday's caller made no reference to the theater. Wait. Who? Wait. Did I miss something? Did they? Oh, maybe so. I don't know. Okay, anyways. The police don't believe the kidnapper's desperation is financial nature and will not stop the demolition from proceeding according to schedule. As for the ransom, okay. No, that's great. It's a date. It's a date from inside the house. No, inside the building. Like, that's what the guy said. Nancy, please see me right away. You got it, Joseph. Alright, Panda. I'll let you know when we're done playing. Tomorrow.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't think it's a kidnapper. Or they're trying to throw it off. Do you want, should I call you when I'm ready? Or do you just want me to message you? Or just keep you informed throughout the day?
Did they get any information on the call?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax. But now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
So you're with your honey and you're making out when the phone rings. You answer it and the voice is, "What are you doing with my daughter?" You tell your girl, she say, "My dad is dead." Then who was phone? What? Then who was the phone?
That's crazy. She was tied up in the magician's room yesterday. I saw her. And the kidnapper must have been here too, because Maya didn't move herself.
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
That's impossible. Are you sure they looked in the magician's room?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss 2 big pizza boxes with leftover pizza inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
I mean, wait. It's a voice, though. Why does it it didn't have to be the dad. Couldn't it be the mom?
Even without the evidence, that corner of the room had obviously been lived in recently.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I was backstage earlier, and one of the stage lights came crashing down. It almost hit me.
Oh, Nancy, thank goodness you're okay.
I don't trust you. Joseph.
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't have to be the dad. Why are we assuming it's the dad? You didn't say. It just said a voice. Could be the mama. Or anyone else who felt any parental instincts.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now, what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Everyone's a suspect, Joseph. You know that. If you have nowhere to go after the theater comes down, then maybe you're the kidnapper desperado. It's not so far-fetched, is it?
Now. I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old key maker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Bye. I'm glad he wasn't upset that I messed around with the cages to go see the trapdoor. Dude, where the... Oh, I was gonna say, Nick, where you been, my dude?
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. Alright, Brady. Well, I got some explaining to do yesterday, because you were a little creep, huh? You're a little creepy. What do you gotta say for yourself? Creeper. Whoops.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
We've looked at all the ones we can look at.
Thanks, Brady, but I've got everything under control.
Just trying to help.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
Fuck you, motherfucker. I don't like you. I don't like your agent. I don't like none of you. I just want my Maya, and I'll be out of your hair.
How's progress? I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
I'm not stressed out. I'm
you
livid.
tell her, Nancy.
I went through your stuff and I know what you did.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper.
She has
I
kind of a
needed
bitch
something
face.
for the cameras, didn't I?
It's the eyebrows.
And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
A little
Of humanity
overboard.
service?
You're dreaming if you think that's enough to get you off my suspect list.
Yeah, Nancy, hit him with those heavy, hot accusations. You tell him. You tell him. Why did I even come in here? Hey, he's gone again. Hey, there's a thing here. Oh, it's a nice sun-free tanning spray.
Maya's notebook?
No! Why the Royal Palladium for prevent wise business agents without any history with the RP? Last year's interest. Do you believe actors should use their influence to champion political causes? Next project in 10 years. Oh. Hit him with the evidence. Demand him an answer? Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Extra hair growth. Oh, can we like... No? Okay.
Hey, you.
This is awkward.
Don't
This is
blame
awkward.
me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
The poster of Homeboy's New Groove parodies the poster of the Emperor's New Groove. Oh, we'll have to... we go look again. Results may occur eventually.
I wonder if the police will agree with that.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Yeah, so?
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc. The owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
You beesh.
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
Is everything about image with you?
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
Oh no.
And what is it that you wish to project?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
Then why don't you sell the theater to someone else?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
Keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
Come on, what else
I've
you got?
sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
And for that, she deserves to be
Yar.
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
How could you withhold anything that might help me find her? How could you?
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched
If one
everywhere.
person tells me I'm not thinking clearly, that I'm gonna freak out.
She has to be in the building. I know she's here.
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
Who's please calling me? Hi, sweetie. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? How are you guys doing? Yeah,
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
You can't do this.
A pizza box, shoes. That's what I'm saying. Poop Brady, poop Simone, poop Nick, and possibly poop Joseph. Hello, Auburn Dusk. How are you doing today? Do we call people? Maybe talk to Bess. See if Ned answers this time, since he didn't want to answer last time. Whoops. Good, that's good, that's good. We already did that. Is this Martha Wintergrassen? Who is please calling? You love this wild little room. Yes.
Hello?
Ned,
oh, he
it's
did
me.
answer this
Nancy,
time.
Bess called and told me what happened with Maya. I've been worried sick.
Did she tell you what the police said?
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me. But I have faith in you, Nancy. You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself. Brady Armstrong, Simone Mueller, his agent, Nicholas Falcone, a political activist, and the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Any hunches?
Not yet.
Wait.
I've got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
This is the final appearance of Ned until Curse of Black Ravenna was released 3 years later. Is that actually true? Oh my god, don't say that, Dan. Ned is who I play these for. That makes me so sad. Is that really true? No way. That's so many games that he's not here for. One, 2. Are you sure we can't call him in Ghost Dogs and Moon Lake? 3. Oh yeah, we get the Hardy Boys in 3. 4. A Frig? 5. That's 6 games from now. How is he gone for 6 games? Is this some kind of sick joke? Yeah, I know we get the Hardy Boys, but like... Oh, that's so sad. Why'd you have to tell me that? I wanted to... Oh... That is the love of my life.
By the time I finally got to talk to Simone Mueller, she had heard all about the kidnapping and canceled the premiere of Vanishing Destiny.
Sounds like bad news travels fast around old theaters.
That's just the thing. Simone didn't seem to think Maya's kidnapping was bad news at all. She kept calling it a great opportunity. She kept saying what fabulous publicity it's going to be for Brady.
Sounds like she knows how to turn a profit in any situation.
The question is she just responding to the situation, or did she have a hand in creating it in the first place?
No flies on you, Nancy Drew. Sounds to me like your detective mind is in high gear.
Those were the funniest books, the Hardy Boys and Nancy collabs. Facts. Have you read a lot of the Nancy Drew? Low-key? I read all of them. I owned a lot of them for a while, and I don't know what happened to them, and it makes me really sad. That just means you need to appreciate these final conversations. No. I love the voice for Ned too. I love the voice actor. Oh.
According to Joseph, the St. Louis Historical Society has been scrambling to get the Royal Palladium declared an historical landmark.
And that would prevent the demolition?
Right.
So what's the holdup?
Joseph thinks someone downtown is stalling.
Maybe someone who wants the demolition has been greasing some palms.
Probably. It's a shame because Joseph seems to think they're close.
I wonder if this kidnapper is just trying to buy a little more time. What does Mr. Falcone have to say about the Historical Society?
It was pretty cynical. Said the whole process was a bunch of hocus pocus.
Perhaps Mr. Falcone is using cynicism to disguise his true feelings.
Hold on, it clicked as your face. Yes, I have some from my mom too. Yes. Actually, I've inherited a lot of my parents' books.
I can't understand how the police could have received a ransom call from Granite City. And why would the kidnappers suddenly demand cash without even mentioning the demolition?
Your skepticism is probably right on, Nancy.
You think?
Sure. After all, Brady did spread those missing posters over half of Missouri. There are always a few jokers who try to jump on the bandwagon in situations like these.
It just makes me sick to think that anyone would try to profit from such a terrible situation.
It's a mixed-up world, Nancy.
You dated someone in college who was very attached to Nancy Drew, but I didn't read any when I was with her. Listen. I was kind of a picky reader when I was younger. I got introduced to reading like more advanced older books, and so I just like after reading those, I couldn't tolerate reading kids or young adult books because they're just like they're too simple, and I just got bored reading them. But I loved the shit out of my Nancy Drews. I read them so many times. And anytime I had to do a reading project, especially, well, in middle school, not so much in high school, but in middle school, I'd always do it for Nancy Drew. Oh, because I loved those. They were so good.
I confronted Simone about the receipt for the funeral wreath, and she claimed she just needed
the Hardy
something
Boy
for a photo
ones
shoot.
too,
Would you buy that?
That's a tough one, Nancy. In Simone's world, where everything is a photo shoot, her excuse sounds just twisted enough to be true.
But on the other hand...
You know me too well, Nancy Drew. On the other hand, Simone's mind is just too devious and much too selfish to be believed.
That I'm gonna miss you.
Harry Houdini must have been quite a character.
What makes you say that?
Oh, it just sounds like he was so generous and passionate about his craft. Everyone loved him.
Any theories yet on what he did with his half of the theater?
No, but I highly doubt he was generous enough to give his half back to old J.J. Thompson.
That wouldn't have been an act of generosity anyway. It would have been a lapse in judgment.
I was backstage earlier, and I almost got hit by a falling stage light.
Not again, Nancy.
Yeah, who knew there were so many ways to get crushed in this life?
I'm glad you're okay.
You knew, Nancy.
Do you think it was an accident?
I don't know. There was no one around the stage, so I guess we could chalk it up to the crumbling theater. But why did it suddenly fall when I was right there?
You've got me there, Detective.
Not again, Nancy. Not again.
Bye, Ned.
Go get him, Nancy.
Actually, I did really love... I think... What is it? Is it Creature of Capu Cave? Where the Hardy Boys are, like, actually there and you can play them. I loved that when they introduced them. I think they first did that with Bess, though. It was Crystal Skull, right? And you could first play as Bess helping Nancy. I loved when they did that. I thought that was so clever. And then they brought in the Hardy Boys to do it. It's fairly simple. Good for middle school or early high school. Yep, exactly.
It's me again.
Hi, Nancy. I've got George here, too.
Bess filled me in, Nancy. Any developments?
I'm just searching the theater, questioning suspects.
And?
I asked Joseph where he would go after the theater is demolished, and he said he was moving to Arizona to start a movie theater with his brother.
A fresh start. Good for him.
Yeah, except that I found a letter that says his brother has been dead for years.
Why would he lie? What do you think he's hiding?
Give the guy a break. Maybe he just wants to hide the fact that his life is going to be empty without that theater to look after.
I took Joseph's advice and called county administration to see about the blueprints for the theater.
He sounds like a big help.
Yes, but the woman on the phone said that the blueprints are missing.
Official records? Missing?
She said that a man was in last week looking at them.
Sounds like he becomes Bess.
Since.
The kidnapper?
Or a certain smoldering sidekick?
Well, whoever it was, they must have taken the blueprints with them. How on earth am I going to find all the secret rooms and passages in this place now?
I'm not worried, Nancy.
Me neither.
You could probably find a secret passage.
I feel like they're switched. I feel like this is Bess talking.
George? Nancy could find
and this sounds like George.
In a blueberry muffin.
At least for later when they have more permanent voice actresses.
When I spoke to the police about Maya's press pass, they said that Nicholas is known for using extreme tactics, and that he might even have been involved in a staged kidnapping last year in Nashville.
You don't think Maya could be mixed up with him somehow, do you?
No way. Maya expresses her politics by writing about them. You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. She and Nicholas Falcone don't even speak the same language.
I think you're right, George. But Sergeant Ramsey said I wouldn't have any credit with the police
if
I joined forces with Nicholas.
Who said anything about joining
like
forces?
It should be Bess.
After all, he's still a prime suspect. But that doesn't mean he's not a valuable source of information when it comes to the theater.
She's right, Nancy. As long as he continues
and this
to
should be
shoot out
George.
his mouth, you want to be around to take notes.
Brady said Simone wants him to appear wholesomely smoldering to his public. What in the world do you think that means?
Well, wholesome makes me think of apple pie.
And to smolder, according to my trusty dictionary, is to burn slowly from the inside, without flame.
So, he's a sweetie pie on the outside, but
too hot to touch.
Oh. Did you have to bring this up with Bess here,
I love how
Nancy?
thirsty
It
Bess
seems like the
is.
two things don't go together. One is safe, the other is dangerous.
Interesting. Maybe that's Brady's whole dilemma. He doesn't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Which is exactly why he can't be trusted.
We find out Bess isn't... Yeah, okay, but Bess isn't every guy. Like,
I met Nicholas
it's just a
Falcone, the
given.
leader of Hadit. His organization is camped out in front of the theater, demonstrating against the demolition.
What's the deal with Hadit?
Nicholas says he's sworn to slay the dragon of corporate generica.
All in favor of men who slay dragons. Say aye.
Honestly,
Nay.
Bess, what are we going to do with you? Nancy, what in the world is generica?
I think it's a
Generic
term for what
America.
this country would be like if suddenly it all looked the same.
Come on now.
You mean if it became generic?
Yeah.
Like soap. That's just called soap.
Right. Hadit believes that protecting historical buildings is key to preserving our national character.
That sounds noble.
Yeah, except he practically jumped for joy when I told him the kidnapper's motive is to save the theater.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you better keep an eye on him, Nancy.
Nicholas told me that his grandmother did a lot of the artwork inside the theater, but that J.J. Thompson, the original owner, never paid her or even gave her credit for it.
That's terrible.
I can see why he's so dedicated to saving the theater then.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about this J.J. Thompson.
Maybe you can help Nicholas get his grandmother the credit she deserved.
I told him I'd keep my eye out for anything that would prove her connection to this place.
I feel like she's who Houdini gives his half to.
Effects behind.
If he did, I'm sure they're gone now. His kids must have cleared the place out when they remodeled in 1956, a few years after he died. That's when it became a movie theater.
You never know, Nancy. If there's one thing your detective work proves every time, it's that old buildings are the keepers of old secrets.
Let's just hope this building lives long enough to tell.
I came across this old book that explains how to do a bunch of magic tricks.
Cool! Like pulling a rabbit out of a hat?
Like sawing my cousin Bess in half?
No. Nothing quite that sensational, ladies. But I did learn how to use a pencil to reveal a secret message.
Ooh, that could come in handy.
How does it work?
Well, if someone writes something, let's say it's a secret code, on a piece of paper, and they press hard with a pen, it will make an impression on a blank piece of paper underneath.
Yeah?
Then the magician applies a pencil to the seemingly blank piece of paper. With careful shading, the pencil will reveal the shapes of the numbers or letters in the code. I'm kind of sad we didn't get to read this from a sassy detective. Presto! Do you see?
I love those magazines.
Cool. I can only imagine what would happen if we applied the pencil to Beth.
I like how we find them everywhere when we conveniently need them, and they tell us what we need.
Like Jacques, Rick, Brady.
Oh, George, I'm not as impressionable as you think.
I received another threat. This time the kidnapper addressed me by name.
Another phone call? What was the threat?
This one came over the PA. Apparently, searching for Maya is a waste of time and I should focus on stopping the demolition, or else.
Well, Nancy, this kidnapper may have learned your name.
Yeah.
Obviously,
yeah.
They haven't figured out the
She's going through all the guys, Rick, Jacques from the last one.
I just wish I could see the look on the kidnapper's face when you crack this case wide open.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks,
Keep up
kids.
The good work, detective.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Semper ubi sabooby. Well, look who's
Nancy,
here.
we could be golden. A package just came from that museum.
What do you mean? I was
have
just
the
in
goods
there.
to stop this demolition dead in its tracks. Check the ticket booth.
Bro, I was just in there. It wasn't there. What is this? Hacks and slander. Dear Miss Drew, I couldn't find anything written in Mr. Houdini's own hand, but I did find this letter addressed to Mr. Houdini from a close colleague and friend. It seems to hint at the information you require. I hope that this package does arrive in time to be useful to you. Dutifully yours, Sherman Trout. Shermie. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So we have 2 slides now.
It's locked.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yes. Oh, we can go make the key impression. That's right, that's right. I think. Yeah, okay, here we go, here we go. Take my money. Okay. So I do have a drawing of what the key looks like. So what we need is this one. And then that one. Then And then you. Go. Conveniently has the right pieces we need to make a key. Oops. Okay. Oh.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I'm so close. I just need a few more minutes.
Oh, great Scots, no. And then, okay, so we took that. New one in.
Well, if it isn't the SLPD's favorite nosy detective. Right this way, Miss Drew. You can still get a front row seat for the demolition.
Wait. What? Oh my god. Is this some kind of joke? Okay, wait, let me read through mine. Oh my goodness, what? Yeah, dude, that was like no time at all. I don't understand why for the senior detectives, they're like, you get 20 seconds. Good luck. Like, what am I... Whew. Okay.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be
Oh,
nothing
no,
but a
no,
pile
wait,
of
no, wait.
rubble.
I know what we gotta do. Oh god. Hide. Woo! Sheesh.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
Okay. That's good. Okay. Let's save. I haven't saved in a long time. Okay, so we did that. Oh. Where do I put the actual slide here? Oh, you lint liker.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on?
Oh no! You know what that means. No, stop. Uh-oh, you know what that means.
Another secret passageway.
Oh my god. Okay, then we can look at that one. Dear Henry, how's tricks? Not that I need to ask. I've seen the papers and I know that you're dazzling the crowds wherever you go. I received your letter and I must say I'm very intrigued by your plans. This Thompson character sounds slippery indeed. If you do a good deed at the same time, I say bravo. Oh wait, no. If you want to disentangle yourself from him and you have the opportunity to do a good deed at the same time, I say bravo. What a windfall for a struggling young artist to inherit 50% ownership of a thriving theater like the Royal Palladium. But who is this mysterious beneficiary of yours? A magician, I assume? But where in the world did you come across a woman magician? I have never even heard of one. Is she talented? Once again, your generosity is unsurpassed. I commend your noble heart and look forward to seeing you at the Princess in Montreal. It will be an auspicious reunion. All the best, your friend and colleague, Dizzy Notion. Okay. Oh my god, this intense music. Let's go out to the lobby. Oh, okay. The heck? Why did we pick up?
Something's missing here.
Why did no?
Missing
Nancy,
here.
Nancy.
I should switch the power off.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Joseph, I thought you left the theater.
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
My fucking heart. He's gonna kill me. Anyways.
But Joseph, there
the
isn't
lobby,
going to be
the
any
case
tomorrow.
cracker.
Not for this
It
theater
is.
anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
Stop, Nancy, this is not the time to confront him.
I know it's you, Joseph.
Put on the helmet.
Why? Were
Get
you
the
trying
helmet.
to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Snap out of it. Just tell me
Come
where
to
Maya
it, buddy.
is.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. It'll take her away and knock down the theater.
This motherfucker. This
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please. We don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
Did he just...
I'm locked in.
Oh, this bitch. So how you want to do this, Nancy? Oh, what? What's that for? Oh! Say less. Hello.
It's locked.
I got a key. Oh, that's what this key's been for this whole time. Sweet Mama Jesus, how am I supposed to know which one? Hiram Shat. Okay, whatever. Dear Hiram. This fucking music. Okay. Are you done having your heart attack? Jesus. Are we good? Are you fine? It's fine. The Festival of Illusions begins next week, and every show is sold out. For the love of God. If the public finds out that Houdini has ditched the theater and that I'm now in business with some anonymous woman artist, I'm liable to have a public mutiny on my hands. More importantly, I stand to lose a lot of money. I have no idea how Houdini even heard the name Louisa Falcone in the first place, but I'd like to... Can you calm down? But I'd like to wring the neck of the fellow who mentioned her. I've got Houdini's paperwork here, and I plan to sit on it until the festival is over. Houdini's on the road anyway. By the time he gets back, it'll all be settled. Thanks for your cooperation. Sincerely, JJ. This is gonna... Oh my gosh. Reading cursive any easier. Nope. You see the time running out? Yeah, we're gonna die. That's fine. The key to the keys. Whereas J.J. Thompson, owner of the Palladium Theater and resident of St. Louis, Missouri, it's fine, had signed over one half of the ownership in said property to Harry Houdini as reward for Mr. Houdini's successful escape from the watery grave, and whereas Mr. Houdini has made the acquaintance of Louisa Falcone of St. Louis, Missouri, the artist responsible for all of the ornamental plaster work inside the theater. And whereas Mr. Thompson never delivered payment to Madame Falcone for her services rendered, and whereas the actions of Mr. Thomas in failing to deliver payment or credit Madame Falcone in any way for her work constitute fraudulent and immoral actions, and whereas Mr. Houdini is of the utmost and honest character, this music needs to stop. For fuck's sake.
Therefore, be it
3
resolved.
minutes till demolition.
Thank you. Therefore, be it resolved by the three parties whose signatures appear below that any property rights inclusive and appropriate of the Palladium Theater vested in Mr. Houdini's interest be transferred to Madame Louisa Falcone in recognition for her unpaid services to Mr. J.J. Thompson. Alright. Hey guys, let's go have some fun. We're not gonna make it, but that's okay.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I can't believe this.
Oh god. Oh. That was extremely lucky. Oh my gods. Maya!
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
Can we go, like...
I've got to let them know we're up here.
Okay. Jimmy, is that ball?
No!
Not so fast, Detective.
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my
Oh god!
We're
Can we do it
going
in time?
down in a blaze of glory.
Joseph, you can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You cracked your last case.
Joseph, this is far from over.
Do I just
Now
keep
step
talking to
aside.
Sam?
It's all over now.
We've still got time for a grand
Stop!
finale.
Come on,
here,
come on, come
Joseph.
on!
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
Come on!
That light!
Yeah, that's right, bitch! I've been saving that for a rainy day!
Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown.
Scarlet Hands.
In order to make amends for things,
In the
and
top
because
right
he needed
corner.
some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the
timer
wreath.
here, just in case.
Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on. But I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Fucking Nancy. Alright. The voice actress of Maya is uncredited and currently unknown. That's so sad. Why? Why? Dude, I'm looking at my drawings again of these glyphs and like, whoo! Some artwork right here. Sheesh. There's just so much. I have so many notes for this one.
It's up to you as Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
Vanderheun.
I'm Sinclair. So,
He
how's
creeps
this
me
for a
out.
specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
According to your notes, Pacah made a 6-part key to the Whisperer's tomb and scattered the pieces around the world.
6 keys? 6 keys? North, south, east, and west. Plus the first king, Pacah himself, and the Copan Fool.
To catch a thief red-handed. Oh.
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
It's fine with me. Oh yeah, and the first time we get to see Sonny June,
My country will
right?
have its due, Nancy, even if I have to begin reclaiming its artifacts with my own 2 hands.
I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
Scared the crap out of you. It might be. No, that's Blackmore Manor.